So obviously the step-by-step way of doing things right, like I've said on the previous video, head over to the Telegram channel. I will link it down below in the description box, or you can simply go to Telegram and search for Vindi Forex. Okay. You can see on the video that I did today, I was explaining how price have to eventually come back to this broken structure, which is this support area, right? And I've highlighted that some of the people were actually asking me, can we buy? I think price was somewhere there. Can we buy? Because that appeared to be the previous daily low, right? Which was this previous daily low. Price was there. And I said, what is it that you're gonna be buying if you're buying there? Okay. Is there any signal that is saying buy? Maybe the person didn't understand what I was looking at. Remember, I'm not here to tell you what you want to hear. I'm not here to sell you dreams, right? Be realistic. The first thing that you should do when you're trading, be realistic. Because I or you do not drive the market. So be real in whatever that you're doing. Follow a system that you have. Follow a strategy that you have. Now, I said, potential of us hitting 10,000 and retesting after that, because 10,000 is a round number. Go back and check if it's on, not on here on YouTube, the Telegram videos, the raw Telegram videos that I posted, because this 10,000 is a round number, and we did hit 10,000 and went just above it, okay, and then came back down to this zone that we've been talking about for the past couple of weeks. And this is exactly where the buyers are, okay. If you're to track maybe the buyers that are sitting somewhere there, maybe check this as a 0.1 and 0.2, you will see that there's some sort of confluence with that zone that we're in. So you can see that this is where these buyers are. Okay. And we do have that sort of a correction. Now, the question, if you were to ask Vindi, so Vindi, is price gonna break out of this Shandis, or is it gonna bounce back up? Of course, we need to investigate what is happening. I can't just say price is gonna bounce or price is gonna break. I need to see something that is signaling that we're gonna go up. It could be maybe a reversal candlestick, could be a chart pattern of some sort, could be other things that you can use. Okay, but you need something that is going to tell you if price is about to go up, if you want to buy back to the upside. Do not just buy Nasdaq because somebody said Nasdaq is always buying. How many people bought extremely high there and price came back down? A lot. A lot of people have probably blown accounts today. And I always say, wait for areas where you can buy. And this is one of those areas where buyers are, because it broke out, then we're coming back for a retest. Okay. But we're not just going to blindly buy. We need to start investigating what is happening down there. And if you check the video on Telegram, I had a trend line which I drew here, and I said, at least investigate that trend line. If this is broken out, because the sellers are definitely enjoying this trend line to the downside, and you can see they're still riding it even now as I record this video. Okay. Until this trend line is violated, we need a clear violation. We don't want a smaller, a cheap. No. We need a clear breakout, a clear violation that this thing it's definitely breaking out. And that won't even take a very huge force because the trend line is pretty much close. Because there is a lot of things that we can say about the trend line behind it. Okay, if you are part of the private classes, there's more that you should be able to combine with this, the humps and all those things that we spoke about, right? But this trend line is the one that sellers are enjoying at the moment, or it could be some sort of a group of moving averages there that these guys are enjoying, or some sort of Bollinger Band somewhere maybe with 1 minute and stuff. But as a buyer of that particular zone that we've highlighted, You then need to investigate these sellers. One of the simplest things that you can do, it's a trend line break, but you need to at least distinguish the type, or rather the kind of breakouts that you are getting. Okay, it's not every breakout that is gonna be a cool breakout for you to buy this thing back to the upside. Okay, you ask, why are we then buying this thing? Why are we looking at this trend line and shanties? Notice how I'm combining two things here. We are on this zone, we are looking to buy. Okay, because this is like where buyers are. Buyers, they reside lower, but we can't just buy this because we are low. That's the point that I want you guys to get. We can't just buy this because we are low. No ways. We need to investigate. As a buyer, let me see if I can put this in context. As a buyer, notice how we are fighting with these sellers that are occupying that huge candlestick there. As a buyer, that's we are fighting with those guys. So it is wise that you investigate what these guys are doing. And you can see that these guys are still pretty much in a downtrend. They're enjoying that trend line. So what can we do? Wait for a trend line break of this. A nice clear breakout. Because I'm not going to dive into the types of breakouts that you can do. But I'm just trying to give you a bit of a light as to what you can do. Check other YouTube videos that I've done on this channel. Maybe I spoke about moving averages and all that, or how to get entries on Nasdaq. Go ahead and check those videos. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share this video with your friends if you think this is helpful. That's the least you can do. Okay, track these sellers, and these sellers are still there. Does it give us leverage to buy? Hell no, we can't buy while these sellers are still enjoying their downtrend. How many people have bought there because they thought now it's time for it to go up? A lot. What were you buying? That's the question that I always ask. What were you buying? Was there a bullish sort of a reversal candle? Maybe you're looking at it engulfing, or you're looking into pin bar. Was there something of that nature? How were you planning to enter those pin bars or those candlesticks that you were looking at? There is more involved into these things. Look at that, investigate what is happening. Even after investigating, be open, be ready for things to go wrong. That's when we put a stop loss. Remember, I'm not here to tell you what you want to hear. I'm not a gambler. I don't take chances when it comes to these things. Okay, that's why I always trade with a stop loss. Very, very important. But this should be calculated. Once more, check another video that I did on how to actually get those things right. Okay, so until this thing is broken or retested, at least don't look for opportunities to buy it, because these guys are pretty much enjoying that down trend. Okay, of course there is another one that is a little bit far. You don't need that right now. I might have taught something about the hump today during the private class. I believe those guys will be able to relate with this Nasdaq. This is just a great one. Okay, but what I want you guys to see is that this thing is still, the sellers are still enjoying this. There's no way that we're gonna buy that. Look at that. Yes, it's low, but it's sellers are still enjoying the sales. As a buyer, break those sellers first. Then you can go up, back up with this thing. Okay, that's what I believe this video. I hope this video is helpful, and I hope this is the simplest thing ever. Okay, so the first step, we've established this zone and retest and where buyers are, and other buyers are riding on this particular thing here to the upside. Okay, if you have some sort of dynamic structures there, they're probably aligning there, maybe a bunch of moving averages and all that, and they're aligning there. Okay, so if you're a trend trader of this NAS, yes, this is an impulsive move followed by a correction. But in order for us to get in, we need to investigate there. We need something that's going to tell us to enter. We're not just going to say, it's a buy, it's going up. No, we don't do that. Trade what you see. not what you think. Okay, trade what you see. So if we're to basically now add, look at the daily highs, daily lows, and all those things. Let me see if I can add. Okay, with that in place, look at how bearish these guys were. Came down pretty much heavily. Okay, no retest or whatsoever. Okay, and they came down to this particular. If we mark this trend line nicely, you can see where these buyers are. Okay, and this is in confluence with last week's low somewhere. I believe this is Thursday, Wednesday, Tuesday, Monday, Friday, Thursday's low. So Friday's low and Thursday's low somewhere there. Maybe the Monday highs and all those things, they are here. Okay, that's where price is. But look at the drop, guys. If you are obsessed with buying things without investigating where to buy, thou shall burn. Know when to sell, know when to buy, know where to sell. Watch the videos that I did. Okay, so from here, most likely to see that, but we need to investigate those guys on 5 minutes, as I've said. But if we're to look at daily lows, yes, this is the daily low. Is this most likely to be taken out? Probably, depending on how strong these forces are. That's why you need to investigate these forces before you go up there. Okay, so your trend trading here, or maybe counter trend trading the other ones. Okay, I hope it makes sense. I hope it makes sense. If you think this is cool and they've watched the video up to now, give it a thumbs up. Leave a comment down in the description box if you think this is some cool stuff. And yeah, that's the least you can do. Share on Facebook or wherever. Share on Instagram. That's the thing. That's your thing. And yeah, check out the YouTube channel and other videos on the YouTube channel. Check out the Telegram channel as well. Otherwise, sharp. I can see price is trying to reject to give us a bit of a pin bar there. That's what I'm looking at now. But this cannot be a pin bar. If it can go up a little bit, maybe on another time frame, we're most likely to see some nice stuff. But do what I've said you should do. Investigate these guys. These guys are like your GPS of some sort. Okay, investigate these guys, because these are the ones who are responsible for that move to the downside. Enjoying that trend. I hope this makes sense. I hope this is helpful. Yeah, otherwise my name is Vin. In case you are wondering what this guy is, if this is not cool stuff, just give it a thumbs down. Or if you think I was supposed to sell this information, like, this guy is teaching people for free, give it a thumbs down. Otherwise, sharp. Did I say sharp? Yes, I did. Sharp.